If you could protect your infant from certain illnesses and diseases by simply breastfeeding, wouldn't you do so? Hello, my name is Heather Richards, and I'm going to discuss and persuade you that breastfeeding is the better option for you and your infant. We who are mothers wonder if our baby is receiving the nutrient he or she needs, and wonder what is the better option, breastfeeding or bottle feeding. According to the article Disease and Conditions found at www.cdc.gov, health professionals agree that human milk provides the most complete form of nutrition for infants, including premature and sick newborns. Breastfeeding is an essential step in the process of growing a healthy baby. It prolongs their health and their general immunity. There are many advantages to breastfeeding, not only for the infant, but for the mother as well. Studies have shown that mother's breast milk helps to fight infections, respiratory illnesses, allergies, diarrhea, and vomiting. Also, the mother benefits from breastfeeding her infant as well. For mothers that breastfeed, it reduces the risk of breast cancer, promotes emotional health, and promotes postpartum weight loss. Lastly, the nutrient found in breast milk differs from what is found in infant formula. Let's begin talking about the benefits infants receive from breastfeeding. Infants receive many benefits from being breastfed. The milk strengthens the immunity of the baby. While nursing, the mother passes antibodies through her breast milk that help to fight off illnesses and improve overall function of the immune system. Also, respiratory illnesses are common for infants in their first couple years of life, but if infants are breastfed, it reduces the chance of them getting it. In formula-fed infants, it's more common for them to have respiratory illnesses. Respiratory and gastrointestinal infections contribute to the sudden infant death syndrome risk, and breastfed infants get fewer respiratory and gastrointestinal infections. Furthermore, there are also benefits for mothers who choose to breastfeed. Mothers who breastfeed have a lower chance of being diagnosed with cancer. Mothers who breastfeed are less likely to develop breast cancer in the future. According to the article 7 Ways Breastfeeding Benefits Mothers, found at www.drsears.org, women who breastfeed reduce their risk of developing breast cancer by as much as 25%. Also, breastfeeding helps mothers to lose weight. Mothers burn calories during lactation as their body produces milk. According to the article, Breastfeeding Benefits for Mothers, Advantages of Breastfeeding, calories are burned while breastfeeding. It takes approximately 20 calories to produce an ounce of milk. Breastfeeding also helps to create a bond between the mother and the child. It also lessens the likelihood of developing postpartum depression after having a child. Additionally, there are also nutrient differences among breast milk and formula. Formula has a significant higher amount of protein, which makes it harder for infants to digest. Colostrum, which is only found in the mother's milk, has a higher concentration of antibodies such as IgA, an antibody that helps protect the lungs and the throat and the intestines. Due to the formula higher amount of protein, babies are more likely to have gastrointestinal problems such as diarrhea. Breast milk is easier to digest, so infants don't vomit or have constant diarrhea. Some argue breastfeeding is uncomfortable or it may be painful, but some say that in order to protect your baby, you have to make sacrifices or deal with the slight uncomfortableness so that your baby is healthy. Also, doctors can help provide techniques or equipment that can help prevent the feeling of uncomfortableness or pain that is felt during breastfeeding. In conclusion, I persuade you to breastfeed your infant. For the sake you can help ensure your baby receives the right nutrients as well as fight off infections. My chart explains here is the risk of death due to not breastfeeding. You can see here that from 2 years and younger, it's most important to breastfeed. But there's a 6% chance of babies dying if you don't breastfeed. Because 2 years and younger is important too, because that's when they're most susceptible to infections and certain illnesses like SIDS. But if you breastfeed at those ages, you can decrease that percent. But as you see, as it gets lower, or it gets higher with age, the bars reduce, because it's more important to breastfeed between 2 years and less, because once again they're susceptible to certain diseases. Breastfeeding is an essential step in the process of growing a healthy baby. It prolongs their health and their general immunity. Breastfeeding benefits the baby, such as their immunity, but also benefits the mother. The mother is less prone to certain cancers. Also, there's a significant difference between the nutrients found in breast milk and formula. To mothers or mothers-to-be, our baby is our #1 priority. So let's make the right choice and breastfeed. Thank you.